field domination continued for more than a decade.
The amount of pressure that is on this man trying to tie an Al order for 4 consecutive gold medals in a single event. And look at his reaction. He knows he just caught a big one.
In all, Lewis won 65 consecutive long jump competitions and captured 9 gold medals to rank as the best ever. The New Jersey Sports Hall of Fame is proud to claim King Carl.
Most of you know about Carl's Olympic accomplishments, so I thought I'd say a little bit about his high school days. When he came to Willingboro High School in 1978 as a junior, he's kind of a scrawny kid. Bad knees, tall, pretty fast, pretty good long jumper. And we thought he would materialize into something pretty good. In his senior year, he started to blossom. And I always had a habit with my long jumpers. When I got to a track meet, I would dig the pit out a little bit, because when we went to a away meet, most of the long jumpers jumped 18, 19 feet, and the coaches would make the sand a little soft around 19 or 20 feet where the kids would land. Well, Carl never landed there. He always landed further out. So I would go to the away meet and take a shovel and a rake and start digging, and a coach would come up to me and say, "Hey, Paul, what are you doing?" So I'm digging a pit out where my jumper's going to land. And the coach would look at me and go, "Nah, he's not going to land out there." And that's where he'd go. He'd jump 21, 22, 23 feet. Then in his senior year, we get to the state championships. Rutgers University, great pit. I walk up looking for the shovel and rake, and I figured today, because he hasn't run 100, 200, 400, and a hurdle race, he's going to jump pretty far. So I take the shovel, and I start raking out about 24, 25 feet. And the official comes up to me and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm digging out where my guy's going to land." And he looks at me and goes, "Nah." He jumped 23.9 that day and won the state championship. The end of his senior year, we go to Chicago. National championship. This is a great facility. And they have the long jump pit. It's raked. It's dug out. But it's only dug out about 24 feet. So I go out, bar the rake and shovel. And one of those older officials comes to me and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm kind of raking it out where I think my guy's going to land." I was raking it out between 25 and 27 feet. The national record at the time was 25.9. And the guy looked at me like I had 3 heads. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm, working out here where I think he's going to land." And he just walked away. That day, Carl jumped 26, 3 1/4 and set a national high school record.
The Sports Hall of Fame of New Jersey raises money not only for itself, but for other organizations as well.
On October the 1st, we're going to have our 2nd annual golf outing, and we're doing that along with the New Jersey State Golf Association. And the monies that we raise will go towards the Golf Caddy Scholarship Program, which means that these people from inner cities who go to youngsters who go up to the various country clubs and caddy can have a chance at receiving a full 4-year scholarship.
On the next It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle. Can't seem to find anything on without running into... Is television going down the tube? On the next It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle, Monday, 9 Eastern, only on CN8.
Sports Connection with Lou Tilley. Lou's got more than highlights, more than scores. Lou's got players, coaches, and all the sports stuff you crave. No matter what your game is, Lou's got it covered. Sports Connection with Lou Tilley. Weeknights, 11 Eastern, only on CN8. CN8's one-on-one. Writers, politicians, artists, activists, religion, education, innovation, policymakers, movers, shakers. Get the picture? The Emmy Award-winning one-on-one with Steve Autobotto. Weekdays at 4:30 Eastern, exclusively on CN8.
Food, flavor, fun. CN8's Let's Cook. 30 delicious minutes of cooking where the focus is on simple, easy-to-follow recipes. Let's Cook with Paul Dillon. Weeknights at 6:30 Eastern on CN8.
My dad and fix things for everyone.
Whose names we never hear, reaching out to help their fellow man.
And me?
There are dreamers.
Well, I just held the light.
Who are making dreams come true, taking time to teach the children there's nothing they can't do. All it takes is a point of light.
Over the years, we fixed things for friends we knew, and some we didn't. He was teaching me more than just how to fix things.
And you try to make it right.
Teaching by example.
You will be
Pass it on.
a point of light.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to CNA's coverage of the Sports Hall of Fame of New Jersey induction ceremonies.
Joe Black is one of the great players from the Brooklyn Dodger teams of the 1950s. He was the 1952 National League Rookie of the Year.
Joe Black.